Yo, today we have Washington Wizards versus Boston Celtics play-in game. Yung play-in game kanina, not counted. This is the real deal.
In terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see tonight.
You know, Kev, with all the injuries and some guys now having to step into unfamiliar roles.
Let's go.
In some ways, that makes tonight all the more intriguing to see which guys are going to step up and deliver.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Tatum out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Here's Westbrook, offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, just terrific instincts right there from Alex Len on the offensive glass. Really impressive.
Thompson outside. Back to Walker. Feeds to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Smart misses.
Trash.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Washington. It's Beal on the wing. Westbrook surveying the D. The pass to Neto. Now here's Beal. Just 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Hachimura, no good.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg. He helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and
Hachimura.
I like
79 overall, bro.
Good luck with that. He blasts to the cup.
No wonder he's
Walker
so trash.
It. Westbrook picks him up. And a wide open look for Walker. And that one hits back iron.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take
Yo, that's a
shot,
foul, bro.
even if it's not your favorite.
For Boston,
Even
in
game, the refs are against me.
So far today. Beal against Fournier. Three-pointer. Rebound, Washington.
I have no idea how to change the defensive settings.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to speak with Brad Stevens for just a minute.
Oh, no.
He believes that Bradley Beal's playmaking is now almost as dangerous as his scoring. Coach said, as Beal became the target for defenses, he's adjusted. Now he burns them with the pass. That's why we're going to play him straight up tonight. And that means Beal could get going early and often. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and
Smart.
the tenacity to do exactly that.
Shooting
Greg.
threes?
The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify. Thompson, he has
Alex
such a
Len,
low,
dude.
wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
And Westbrook,
And
here
one.
we go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Walker, you're a
Way to
casual.
play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Washington, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Wizards. Davis Bertans comes in for Raul Neto. The Celtics also with a sub. Williams, he's checked in for Thompson. The kick out to Tatum. The three, it's deflected.
Relentless
Screw up.
defensive energy from Brewy. Able
Screw
to
up.
outwork his man and send it back.
What?
Beal can't get it to go.
What?
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics.
This game be cheating,
Trailing
bro.
by 2.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Bertans kicks to Westbrook. And And finished off by Westbrook.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The
Can't
rim.
guard me, Tatum.
My goodness, how you
can't guard
feeling?
Celtics trail by 4.
All right, let's go.
Stolen by Westbrook.
Dunk that.
And finished
Let's go.
off by Westbrook.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still
Smith,
power will
73
always play a
overall.
role, especially when you can add in quickness and
Why are the
athleticism.
Wizards
And
players
I think you
rated
start
so
right there
low?
with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category, and a guy like Kawhi Leonard,
What?
He can send you into
What?
extension when he gets going downhill as well. His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Smith against Williams. Pass to Gafford to the wing right side. Nice ball movement by Washington. Williams with the block.
That was inside the line.
Launches it. Passes it to Pritchard. Bonga pulls it in.
Who can shoot? I don't know who can shoot. Apparently they all can.
Washington leading now by 4.
Not as if I use it.
Here's Smith. Matthews passes to Bertens.
Oh my god.
No
I was-
good that
I was
time.
supposed to shoot a
Excellent
fader.
D there from Williams. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
I don't know how to use these guys.
Shooting the ball here in the first quarter. It's Matthews on the wing.
And one, bro.
Excellent D there from Williams. Celtics trail
Why?
by 4. Here's
That's a
Ojale.
block though.
Pass to Pritchard. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Can't hit from 12.
This is some trash defense.
Smith outside.
Alright, let's go.
Williams with the block. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Washington Wizards.
Trash
He
defense
notched
and
8
trash
points in the quarter
offense.
and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so is anybody?
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one.
What?
What stands out to you from Washington in this one?
You
Spin,
gotta
my
credit their
man. You
defense,
gotta spin.
communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Williams. He's out there with Jabari Parker. Ojale is out there with
That's
Nisa.
off.
And it's Pritchard
Bye-bye.
in at the point. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter.
You can't
Dave
guard me,
Ball.
white boy.
Hey guys, if you can believe
What?
it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive
All my
said
drives
the Cal
and all my
Berkeley
threes
star
are off.
was too smart. Brown says when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests.
that was my
The
bad.
whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part
Who
of that
missed it?
movement. Guys,
I have
Strong
no one
scoring
rated at
DA there,
80 on the
thanks.
floor.
And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to
And one.
playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least 1 first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
Thompson, he's checked in for Boston. Fournier comes in for Shemi Ojale.
Okay, let's
Rejected by
go.
Len.
You see the agility of Alex
go.
Len in good position
And one.
on the spot.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Yo, what?
That
What?
free throw, no good. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and
But
his
for
finesse.
more.
He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
This game is rigged.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jabari Parker. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland
That's
than
off.
any season I played at Vegas. Totally different
You
roles,
talk about
but
being a
Portland's
defensive
always going to
player.
have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
And the call will be against Fournier. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
What kind of screen is that?
Beal from long
this.
range.
Well, it helps to have the length and quickness of Evan Fournier to try to contest a shot. Really good job staying with his guy.
So it's the Celtics now. 7-point differential. Walker the pass to Thompson. Tatum against Beal. A second chance effort.
Rebounds
Thompson
are
misses.
rigged,
Boy,
man.
9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Oh, wow.
This guy is an incredible dunker in space. The defense just says, let me step back here.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
That's
Too
all.
many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Here's Beal.
And 1.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's Smart with the drive. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi,
All right, that's a dunk.
PG-13,
And
and
one.
Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness
They're just
to
fouling.
hold his own against anyone.
Why
It's
would you
remarkable.
miss?
What is absolutely mind-boggling to me about Russell Westbrook is how hard he goes every single night.
Williams, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Smart deciding where to go with it. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yo, Smart can't
Smart's
even
got
do that in
6.
real life.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Marcus Smart's game, right? Just because you make contact with him doesn't mean he's not going to finish.
Outside, Beal from deep.
That's it.
Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
They keep
And that'll be 2
spinning,
free
man.
throws coming up. Officials on the
They
call
got
with
the
foul.
same moves.
And moving to a star-laden team last year, Walker continued to produce as he always has.
And the scoring average may have gone down, but that was totally expected. This has been a seamless integration of Kemba Walker. Coach Stevens has got to get some credit here. You allow Kemba Walker to play to his strengths, but you also allow him to thrive in the team situation with other talent.
And after that ragged first quarter,
Can't guard
they're
me with
getting
Walker.
some
You can't guard me,
momentum,
Walker.
some confidence. Nice flow.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. They trail by 6. Outside Tatum from downtown.
Hell no.
Offensive rebound Celtics. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Williams, he's checked in for Marcus Smart.
a serious talent when
Rigged.
Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Oh, a nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
Tatum wide
Why
open.
is he
fires
open?
One. No good from outside. Washington leading now by 4. Here's Neto. And a deep 3 from Westbrook. Rebound by Williams.
Why did I shoot that?
Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's
Is
still
Grant
a work
Williams
in
a
progress.
center?
But where he's really impressed people is with his
He looks
passing.
smart in
He
this game.
has terrific instincts for the game.
That is such a tough
How is this a
matchup for
one-point
smaller
game?
defenders out there. He can simply shoot right over them.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
That's how you use
Not
the
sure
screen, bro.
athleticism does that
That's how you
play
use the screen.
justice. Russell Westbrook doing work.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Top of the key. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Walker.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Beal can't get it to go.
Boy, a
fading.
tough go for him in this quarter. You can
fading.
see how desperately he wants to get things
Ah.
started. He just can't make a shot.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
From 18 feet away, they get it again.
And 1.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
Beal has
Thanks,
been
Kevin.
missing
Here
so
with
many
Brad Stevens.
shots.
Coach, what did you think of your team's energy in the first half?
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They only had a couple rough stretches as the first period. That's all for now. Say good.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy
Another
plays
dunk.
fast, he's aggressive, and if you
Why
let him
are
get
all
to
his
the
dunks
cup, there is
two-handers?
nothing that you can do about it.
You've got Len. Bradley Beal is out there with Rui Hachimura.
I feel like all
Then
my
there's
points
Russell
with
Westbrook,
Russ were
and it's
dunks
Neto
or free
at the
throws.
2-guard spot. That's the room for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half.
And this is where Marcus Smart has gotten so much better at reading the defense. He sees an open lane and he attacks it.
Washington trailing. Outside, Beal. Tries it from the top of the key. Lenka kicks to Beal. Off the mark
I
there
have
with
yet
the
to make
three-point
a
shot.
three-pointer in this
He
game.
is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
The Wizards shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Smart buries it down low. Smart's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Len passes to Westbrook. And the rejection by Tatum. Fournier gets a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Time out. No, 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 no.
Fournier's got 8
We
points.
don't
Boy,
want
everyone
manual
is getting to their
timeouts.
spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Both
Okay,
teams
gotta
deciding to
play
change it up.
that.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Smith kicks to Matthews
What even are my options
to end the
here?
run. And the dunk by Len.
We've always
have
talked about
no
Alex
play at all
Len's
with these
natural
scrubs.
tools, and he can assault the rim on a consistent basis.
Down low. Nice shot by Thompson.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've
didn't
missed
even
just
contest it or
once in
anything.
5 attempts.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Smith on the wing, guarded by Tatum. 6 to shoot.
Bonga.
Matthews passes to Len.
Bonga.
Here's Smith from past the arc. Drills it from outside.
The one
Smith's
three-pointer
got
I
himself
made.
going with the triple, his
No
first
shot
basket
meter.
of the game.
Well, what a great setup by Alex Len, developing such a good
Never in the
feel for the
cloud.
game.
What am I doing here? Yo, get in front of him.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And he gets it to go. 10 points for Evan Fournier.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
Bonga, the pass to Bertens. Here's Bonga. He's guarded by Fournier. Bonga deciding where to go with it. Back to Bertans. Trying to get open is Len. Bertans can't get it to
Yeah,
go.
definitely was
Celtics leading by 5.
Where-
and one of the premier
where are
floor
the plays from
spacers in this
2K20,
game now.
bro?
Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42%
And one.
from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Flattening the lottery odds. Greg.
48%
Do you think that's
free
worked
throw?
out as intended.
You don't
Are
hear
you
as many
kidding me?
predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford comes in for Alex Len, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Matthews.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that
giving
one,
me the
he's
and one,
bailing
bro.
out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
For Washington, they
Come
have
on,
gone 9
man.
of
You
13
missed
from the
two.
line. No good
You
on the
missed
free
two
throw.
free throws already.
And the second free throw, good. Celtics leading by 5. Kicks it to Parker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on.
That's a
Smith.
steal. That's a
That's his first
steal.
foul.
Wizards defense
Here's
was
Ogilvy.
so
Nothing
trash.
yet on the scoreboard for him. And the pass to Neesmith.
Oh my God, no!
Offline with his 3.
Ooh.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Washington. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by Bertans.
If you leave someone open around Russell Westbrook, he knows it's his responsibility to find the open guy.
Pritchard passes to Ojala. Bounce pass from Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pritchard.
No way in hell.
Good on the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 5.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Pass to Bonga. The Wizards working the ball around now. Double team on Westbrook.
I
And
kept
a bit of
pressing.
a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball.
I was gonna pass it already.
And Washington has possession. 6 on the shot clock. Bonga, the pass to Bertans. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Smith. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And after really leaning
I don't
on
know
that
what my
three-point
center was
shot in the
doing
first
out in
half,
the perimeter,
seemed
but
like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from
Dunk
the
that.
interior.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Well, how about the privilege of watching Russell Westbrook when this man is really cooking on the offensive end? I'll tell you, few things in the NBA I'd rather watch.
35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Passes it to Nesmith. Over Westbrook. Boston getting another chance here.
this is rigged.
Here's Pritchard. Bertans defending. Nesmith. No good with the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as
Should've
tight
taken
as
a
this one
timeout.
is, that's a statement
They should've
play
taken a
saying, hey,
timeout.
listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Celtics lead by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide. Meant that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for
Still in the
us.
game.
A moment now to
Gotta
reset
rest
the
him in a
lineups
while.
brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guards. Williams is out there with Williams, and it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. Washington trailing to take
Okay.
the lead, and oh boy, a lot of contact
foul,
there, but he
that's a
gets the
foul.
call and will shoot 2.
And I think this is what the team wants to see more of from Bradley
Man,
Beal.
who
Keep
are these
pushing
players?
the action. Get yourself some easy points from the foul line.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Lenz checked in for the Wizards. Ish Smith comes in for Russell Westbrook.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Williams dishes to Walker. To the paint. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Walker. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Well, we've known for a long time Kemba Walker is gifted on the offensive end, and it's not just about his
Lopez is
scoring.
rated
Look at
higher.
that on the assist.
But Len's the one who's playing.
Here's Smith. And he lays it straight in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Up top, Walker. Covered by Smith.
Okay.
And the rejection
Okay.
by Smith. Here's
How-
Beal.
how
And the
tall is
jam
Smith?
by Beal.
He got a block.
On a show, Bradley Beal, the aerial improvisation.
Celtics trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are
Shoot
so
that.
many
That's
rules
it.
that favor the offense
Let's
these
go.
days. You've got
About
to
time,
be able
Beal.
to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now Tatum. They need this, and it's good on the layup.
Boy, you love the aggression. This is where Tatum has improved, converting off the
79
bounce.
overall.
Wizards
Not a
leading by
starter.
4. It's Beal on the wing. He feeds it to Lopez.
That's a foul!
One doesn't go. Good D by Thompson.
Thompson, why?
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Celtics. Tatum down low. He's against Hachimura.
Well, Jason Tatum, a 3-level scorer, gets to the mid-range jumper. It's good.
Washington calls timeout.
In his career, Surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg.
Neato. Yeah, he can shoot.
That his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from three.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lopez, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Smith. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. The shot's good.
How about the outstanding concentration from the veteran? Kemba Walker so adept at staying in control through these finishes.
Outside, Beal. Here's Neto. Pass to Hachimura. To the middle. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Westbrook demands the
Just keep
basketball and
cutting.
says, I got you, fellas. The big-time delivery.
Celtics trail by 4. Now the pass to Tatum. Inside, Thompson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 6 points for Tristan Thompson.
Tristan Thompson's played in the biggest games in the NBA. Big moment, no problem.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
Rui Hachimura doesn't shy away from
Why
the
would you
pressure,
double
and
me,
he
bro?
delivers.
Hachimura against Tatum. Walker's shot is off. Wizards leading by 4. To the wing on the left. And here's Neto outside.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
Lets a floater go, and he lays it up and in. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
Jason Tatum under duress, big moment, no problem.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Westbrook kicks to Beal. 1:35 left in the 4th quarter. Dunk by Beal.
That's a big-time delivery from Bradley Beal.
Goodbye, Tatum. Goodbye, Tatum.
.131 left in the 4th quarter. Tatum against Hachimura. Tatum's shot is off.
Bro.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Beal against Fournier. Neto, the pass to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Clock at 6. Shots good by Gafford.
Double team pa more.
It's a 6-point Washington lead.
What an outstanding pass, and Bradley Beal has come such a long way as a playmaker.
Steal.
Stolen by Westbrook.
And a
going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now this is how the play-in should have went.
The dunk, all of it perfect. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. 50 seconds left in the 4th. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook double team. Pass to Hachimura.
Why there?
Outside Beal. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Why
Now
did it
timeout
why
called
did
by
he pass
Boston. They're trailing by
No.
6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Here's Tatum. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the
Clear
clutch.
pass.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Outside, Beal. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, the amazing thing to me is as much as Bradley Beal has turned into a complete player for a guy who entered as simply a jump shooter, I think there's even another level he can get to.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Foul pa.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Walker with it. From deep three-point range, no good. And so it's the Wizards.
That's
with
how
the win.
the play-in
It
should
was
have
up
gone
for grabs
earlier.
right until the final seconds.
The Wizards lose to
for me,
Indiana
Kevin, what stood
on
out-
Friday.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks, for
I'm done with this team. Oh, stats. Let's see. 25 points. 3 of 11. 14 points. Okay, not bad. They had a lot of rebounds. Oh, I actually had more rebounds. Alright. Thank you for watching. Let's go Wizards on Friday. Let's beat the Pacers.